Hi there! In this tutorial, we'll show you how you can use Elink's automation feature to create scheduled content for your newsletters and websites. Imagine having content created for your website, email newsletters, or shared web pages that can auto-update content for your audience while you sleep. Here are some examples of what you can automate. You can have a page on your website that will keep updating content at a scheduled time. Imagine all the pages you can create on different topics. You can have a newsletter that can be automatically created for your audience on a regular interval. You can have single curated web pages that can be shared via Zapier on your social media accounts. Let's show you how this amazing time-saving feature works. Go to Elink and click on the Automation section. Here, click on Create Automation. A pop-up will open where you can add a title for your automation and determine how frequently you would like content to be created. You can choose to create content daily, weekly, or monthly. Then click on Create. On the first step, you'll need to choose whether you want to update an existing post or create a new post every time. If you choose to update an existing post, you'll need to choose a post that you've already created and want to be updated. If you choose a new post every time, you'll need to choose an existing post that can be used as your template for your automation post. It's important in both cases to already have a normal Elink post created. On to the second step. You'll need to choose whether you want your content sources to be from your RSS feeds or bookmarks. We'll go over each option and the benefits they provide so that you can figure out the workflow that works best for you. When you select RSS feed, you'll see that there's an option to choose a folder or a single RSS feed. Essentially, once you set up your automation sources, any new content that is updated on those RSS feeds will be used to update your published content automatically around the scheduled time. You also have the option to choose a bookmark folder. A bookmark folder's content is hand-curated by you, and the bookmarks can be easily curated and saved using our browser extension. Using the bookmark option allows you to be in control of the content that's being published. You can customize the images, title, description, and much more of the articles you're saving. To learn more about bookmarks and folders, watch our Bookmark Manager video. The difference between powering your post with RSS feed versus bookmarks comes down to a business decision of how involved you want to be with your content publishing and updating. Either technique, however, is an incredibly easy and time-saving way to keep your content up to date. For this example, let's select RSS feed and this RSS feed folder. If you want to add further content filters, you can do so by adding keywords to include and exclude. Be careful here that you don't make your filters too narrow. If you do that, it's possible that no information will display. You can also choose the display. Best results means that your keyword filters will be applied first and then the most recent. Most recent means the opposite, where the most recent is applied first and then the keyword filters. There's also an option to choose the number of results published. This way you can share the number of articles that make sense for the content you're creating. On to the third step. You'll need to choose an action that you want the system to do once the automation process runs. You can publish your content and have it waiting for you in the post section of Elink so that you can look it over and send it out when you're ready. You can publish and receive an email once the content has been published. You can also have the system automatically send your post as a newsletter to MailChimp. And finally, you can send it to Zapier as a link, a newsletter, or as a website embed code. In order to access the MailChimp and Zapier option, you'll need to head over to your settings and click on Integrations to connect to the services you want to use. Now let's head back over to our automation and make it live. Now we're going to show you what will happen if you choose MailChimp or Zapier. First, let's start with MailChimp. You'll head over to MailChimp where you'll see your scheduled eLink newsletter as a draft. Let's click on Edit Design to see how your eLink newsletter looks. You'll see your beautiful newsletter is ready to be shared with your audience in minutes. eLink newsletters have been tested with over 90+ email clients and are fully responsive to look great on various size devices. Next, let's quickly show you how Zapier works. Let's open up Zapier. If you already know what app you want to send your eLink post to, get started by clicking on Make this Zap. If not, click on Search on the top bar and search for eLink. You'll see various templates to help you with your workflows that you can get started with. Creating content for your audience has never been easier. To learn more about Elink.io, go to our eLink Academy and watch our other videos to start bookmarking and creating content with web links in minutes.